Should we try split the G? This is probably going to be the worst thing you've ever seen, because I've never had a Guinness before. Anyway, let's try it. Good morning on this lovely summer's day in Manchester. As you can see, the weather is thriving and it looks like a lovely cheerful day to be outside and out and about. So I said I was going to explore Manchester this morning, last night, if you remember that. It turns out I completely forgot. I have to travel, I have to go, because I have a ferry. I have a ferry to somewhere in a few hours time that I need to get a train to. So there'll be no exploring Manchester this morning, unfortunately. And we'll be going straight to the train station to get on a train. You know what, I'm just gonna tell you where we're going next. We're going to Ireland, and we're going to Dublin specifically. So yeah, I don't know what that means to you, if it means anything. That's what's going on. That's what we're doing. The three guys that were in my hostel with last night, all three of them good blokes, one from Ireland, one from Manchester actually, he was just staying there and couldn't find anywhere to stay, and one from Korea. We're having some good chats. It was good. I still feel like shit. I've woken up feeling even worse this morning than I did yesterday, but we move. There's no time to slow down, so we'll just get on with it. I don't know how much I'll show you of the traveling process because it's quite boring. I'm just going to be catching a few different trains. I'll show you the ferry though, because the ferry's more exciting than a train. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, look at just how much of a lovely day it is. I cannot believe that this is summer. This is what people call summer. I can never live in the UK for this fact that this is meant to be summer. Well, thanks for joining me again today. We're gonna have a fun day, hopefully. Alright, it's time to say goodbye to Manchester after my short time here. Bye. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Not in the mood. Shit weather. Weather in the summer. Alrighty, after a few hours we've arrived in the place that we're getting the ferry from. Getting the ferry from here, we're actually in Wales. So to get to Dublin by ferry you have to go along the top of Wales. We went along the whole top of Wales on the train and it was very, very scenic. Wales looks like a beautiful place. Now, for all the Welsh people, don't worry. I will be back here soon, not now though. We got to go to Ireland first. Also, I don't know if you saw, there was this name of like a town or a stop or somewhere that was the longest name I'd ever seen in my life. It was ridiculous. Anyway, Wales looks lovely. There was such a scenic ride. I just sat there with music in, looking out the window. But yeah, I'm keen to get to Ireland. I'm keen to get to Dublin. Now, I haven't been on a ferry in years, or a boat. So I don't know if I'm gonna get seasick. I hope not. I feel like that's something that would happen to me, get seasick. I just feel like I'm a sort of seasick guy. I wouldn't know though. Hopefully not, and hopefully we get to enjoy the scenic views of, I don't know, of sea. I don't know, waffle. Anyway, I literally just come out of like this ferry terminal thing that's like, it's a proper like airport setup. You go through security, you check your bags in, like it's the real deal. You got your whole waiting room and everything, like it's no joke. I thought you just rocked up and just hopped on, but it's a full system you got going on. Then we have to get a bus, and this bus out here, to get on the bus to the ferry. Then we get on the ferry, so Been on so much transport today already, but there's only more to come, so I'm looking forward to it though. I don't know how long the ferry is, I haven't even checked. I assume probably a few hours, but yeah, so this is the setup we're going on. This bad boy here. Might have to hop to the back of the bus, grab my JBL speaker out. Feel like an Eshe? Nah. If you were one of the culprits on the G10 in Adelaide, at the back of the bus with the JBL speaker when I was just trying to get home in peace after a long day at school, f you. That's a real niche reference, but I'm sure there's someone out there that's done that in their time. So if you have, f you. But I get it. I get it, but just be a bit more considerate, you know. It's not hard. Whales. This doesn't count as me seeing whales. I gotta, even though I saw it the whole way along the train, I gotta go to a city or a town in Wales, which I will do at some point. But we gotta do Ireland first. By doing Ireland, I mean go to some places. I've checked, it's quite expensive to stay in a lot of the towns in Ireland. So I don't know whether I'll just do like the big cities or what. I guess we'll figure it out. I don't really have anywhere booked. This was my last night booked that I had pre-booked already. So I had like Newcastle, Edinburgh, Glasgow and Manchester all booked. But from tonight in Dublin, after that, I have nothing booked. So we'll sort of just figure it out from there. I have the ferry ride on the way back in about 5 days. I don't know why I booked it so long. I don't know how. I was just like, yeah, 5 days will do me. So I think it's 5 days we have an island. Anyway, I met this nice bloke and his girlfriend that are traveling to Dublin to, they're just over here. Pink suitcase, don't know if you can see it. Anyway, we had a chat. He was Caesar going to visit his dad in Dublin or something. Yeah, good bloke. We're having a nice chat. Yeah, let's do it. I'm excited to get on the ferry. Not really, I hope I don't get sick. Now, we've boarded the ferry, and I think I underestimated the sheer size of this thing. It's actually like a cruise ship rather than a ferry. Maybe that is what a ferry is, but to my understanding, ferries were just a bit smaller. I don't know, but this place is absolutely massive. I think we should explore it. There's like 15 floors or something. Should we have a look? This tells you what there is here. Alright, so cabins. Okay, I think this is the deck to be. What's this way? Nah. They have a cinema on here. That's crazy. All the picture. There's no way.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to advise you that the following services are now open. Light snacks and hot and cold drinks. There you are. Both of these food outlets are located on deck 9. Thank you, and enjoy eating with us.
Okay, and that's on. So we have full-on cinema. I think it's through here. What are they showing? Mad Max and Garfield. I think I'll pass. Not because I don't think they're good movies. But to be honest, I haven't seen either of them. I've heard the Mad Max is quite good.
Enjoy the added benefits of our club class lounge. Enjoy a reserved lounge and bar offering an exclusive seating area.
Alright, where should we go?
So
let's just explore, shall we?
Lounge is now open.
Let's just have a look. They got pokey machines.
Thank you.
Just in case you're fiending to play some pokies. These stairs look cool. Let's see what's up here. Oh, it's like the bougie area, isn't it? I think there are rooms down there. I did not book a room, I'll say that much. Did not book a room because I'm like, not sleeping here. I don't think the ferry's that long. I'll need a nap, but who knows, maybe I should have booked a room. I think this floor may be just cabins. Cabins that way. Damn, everyone's got a cabin. Cabins this way. Okay. Maybe I'm on the wrong floor. Maybe let's go up another. Let's go. I'm climbing. I'm still climbing. I'm climbing up the stairs. We allowed out here? That looks shit. It looks wet and rainy. So what, is this the top floor then? So this is the top floor, how you go out. Should we go outside? Let's do it. Let's have a look outside. Yeah. So this is what we're on. This one here is like the same thing. No, that's so scary, bro. I can't do that. I don't think I have a fear of heights, but then sometimes I get up high and I go, that's fearful. So maybe I do have a fear of heights, but an undiagnosed one sort of thing. I don't have a diagnosed fear of heights until I do this. No. That's just holding the camera over there is crazy. Yeah, we're on that massive thing, but on this side, just in case you wanted to know. Now the town of Holyhead, not Holyhead, Holyhead, I don't know if you can hear me, I really hope you can. The town of Holyhead, where we were, where the terminal is, all that, is over there. All of this here, it looks quite nice actually. I mean, this area doesn't, but talking about over there, where all the houses are. Now I don't know if there's actually much on this top bit. It's very loud, so I'm gonna go back inside and see what's cracking inside. See what's popping. Never say that. Never say what's popping again. Brand new whip just hopped in. I got options. I could pass that along like Jonathan Stockton. Let's go down to the main floor where everything is, I think, and we'll do some exploration. We'll do some explorative adventures. Explorative? Don't know if that's a word. Okay, so we've got some restaurants over here, it seems. Restaurants here. This place is huge. This is like being on a cruise ship. I've never been on a cruise ship, but I imagine this is what it's like. More just sitting areas. I'm intrigued on what's further this way. There seems to be a lot of signs pointing me in this direction. Oh, this is fancy. Okay, so we have a bar, pub sort of thing. What else do we have? This place is huge. But it just looks like restaurants and bars and cafes and that sort of stuff. Now what is this? We have Silly Millie's Funhouse. Just pokies. Silly Millie's Funhouse is just pokies. Alright, come on, give us something exciting. Otherwise this whole exploration has been for nothing. We wouldn't want that. You wouldn't want that. Yeah, more cafes and stuff. I guess it's just places to eat. Is there a Macca's on here, you reckon? You reckon there's a Macca's? Imagine there's a Macca's on here. I'm craving a Macca's right now. Can't lie. In I don't know about in Ireland, but in England they have banana milkshakes at Macca's. That is not something we get in Australia, and mate, if we had them there, I'd be down in 3 a day. Probably not that many, but you know, they're good, and we don't have them, so it's quite disappointing. I think I've just done a massive loop. Yeah, there's a lot on here, but nothing I'm too interested in, so I might just have a seat, just chill out for a bit, maybe buy some food if I cave in, but it all looks super expensive, and I'm good on that. That's too much. Okay, I found more stuff. We have a arcade sort of thing. Looks very lively. I don't know what's around here. Yeah. It's a kids play area. Not gonna film that or go near it. Yeah, I'm gonna find somewhere to sit, or I might go back out on top. Yeah, I think I've seen everything, so I'm gonna go up to the top, and just have a look about. A geese, a gander, a wander, a squizzle, a squiz, a sus. I already feel a bit weird. I don't know if that's me just thinking that I'm gonna feel sick because I'm on a boat, or if I actually feel sick. I don't know. So dramatic. Just extremely dramatic. Why are you being so dramatic? Shut up. Alright. Don't know what else to tell you. Fuck off. Go away. Stop following me. Here, suss the views out. Yeah. I bought some Pringles from the shop. They were overpriced and they taste worse than the ones in Australia. They taste like Woolies home brand Pringles, if that makes sense. Anyway, I'm gonna head back in. It's too windy. Way too windy. I've just woken up from a massive power nap. I've just woken up from it to see that I think we're almost here. I see land there. I think land's down there, so I think we're almost here. I woke up from my power nap with the deadest legs I've ever had in my life. I genuinely thought I was paralyzed from the waist down. It was I spent like 3 minutes trying to move them, but I just couldn't. It was actually quite scary. I don't know how I managed to do it, but I don't even remember sitting down or falling asleep, but I woke up and I was confused. I was really, really confused, but we're almost here. It's been a long day. I started traveling at 9:30. Now it's like 5 or 6 or something. I don't know. But yeah, we're almost here. I don't know how much I'm gonna do today. I might book a second night in Dublin so I can sort of chill tonight and then spend the whole day tomorrow exploring without having to worry about checking out and all shit like that. So I might do that. I might just chill, maybe go out and get a feed tonight, maybe a beer or two, maybe a Guinness, just to have a proper Irish Guinness. Also, I realized when I said earlier that I didn't realize it'd be like a whole airport setup. Of course it's gonna be. We're going to a different country. I was confused why I didn't have to do any of that going into Scotland or Wales, but I'm an idiot because it's all the UK. Even though there are separate countries, it's all Scotland and Wales they're all in the UK, but coming to Ireland, it's actually a different country. So yeah, they're just like the most basic geography ever for you there that you all already knew. Yeah, look, I'm glad I woke up in time. I wouldn't want to wake up and then just be like, we're here. But yeah, the land is slowly approaching. There's this long ass jetty. No, it's not really a jetty, it's like a walkway to a lighthouse that would take you hours to walk down. Maybe not hours, maybe like 15 minutes to walk down. Oh, Ireland. Let's see what you got. See what you have. I don't know why I have my bag on like this. I don't have anything on my back. I could be wearing this on my back, couldn't I? Oh well. Yeah, look. I don't know how I don't know where I get my bags from. So I checked in my big backpack, and I don't know how I get that. But I'm sure I'll find it. Hopefully. I don't know if this is Dublin or whether it's just like a dock. I think it's a dock in Dublin. I'm a bit out of it, to be honest, but yeah. I don't even know if you can see that. It's real foggy. It's real foggy out here, man. This is what summer feels like, guys. This is what summer in the UK and Ireland feels like. The weather, I mean, is shit. It's good vibes, but not the weather, if you know what I mean. Alright, I'm gonna go back inside and get ready to head on out. To head into this new world that awaits me overseas. Yeah, we've gone overseas. Duh. Obviously, that's what a ferry does, you stupid cunt. You stupid idiot. That's what a ferry does. What a stupid thing to say, we've gone overseas. Really? Thought this was land. I thought it was land the whole time, you stupid.
Never mind, someday you'll know. Someday you'll know.
Alrighty, and 10, almost 11 hours later, we've arrived in Dublin, where it is raining. Not right now, it's sort of drizzling a bit. Man, I'm excited to go to some warm countries. I want to go to the beach so bad. I'm more of a summer sort of guy, hot vibes. Growing up in Australia, I was at the beach every weekend. If it was the school holidays, I was at the beach every day, you know. And that doesn't take away from the fact that we're still here. We got to take it in, you know. 10, almost 11 hours of traveling, and while I'm sick as well, it's just not what I want to be doing. But we're here. I've checked into the hostel. I'm walking to grab a feed from Macca's, so I'm absolutely starving. All I've had today is a banana, an apple, and then some Pringles. So not really the best diet you've ever seen. But yeah, after this I'm gonna go watch the Euros in this it's like a bar pub sort of thing in the hostel. Hostel looks quite cool. My room stinks though. My room absolutely stinks. It smells like 6 blokes have been just festering in there for the last 2 weeks. It really doesn't smell nice. Nevertheless, we're gonna watch the Euro semi-finals, France versus Spain, and then tomorrow is when we will explore the city. Let's go find this Mackey's, eh? I think it's this way. Let's go find this Mackey's, eh? I think it's this way. I think it's this way. I think it's this way. I'm out of the city center a bit, so the vibes around here, I mean, it's just a bunch of random buildings, but city center when I was on tram looked quite cool. She's just going for it. Now that, ladies and gentlemen, is not how you jaywalk. If you have to get on a jog at any point while jaywalking, you've done it wrong. A jaywalk should be a smooth walk straight across, and that's all it should be. So don't do what she just did. Otherwise you look like an idiot. You look like an absolute donkey. And we don't want to look like a donkey now, do we? Maybe a horse. Maybe you'd rather look like a horse. I've been craving a Macca's meal all day. I don't even know what I'm gonna get. I'm feeling like a double cheeseburger or something. I would go double quarter pounder, but I don't know. Maybe I will. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna see if there's anything different now that we're in Ireland. Now that we're in Ireland. See if there's any Irish things on the menu. If not, I'll just go with the normal things. Now this just makes me sad. I've found a basketball court. I've been craving to play basketball for so long. I'm gonna be so terrible now as well. I'm gonna be so rusty. My jump shot's gonna be broken. I'm gonna have that Ben Simmons jump shot when I come back to hooping. But it is what it is. I'm sure I'll get back to it. I'm sure I'll get back on the grind. Yeah, anyone out there that wants to 1v1 me? Unless you're like a D1 hooper or professional, let's run it. Let's run it. One's right now. Come on. I know you don't want to mess with that. Oh, that tween was crazy. I don't know if you saw that tween. But, oh, through legs, snatch. Let me put it up like that. And that's all there is to it. What am I doing? I look like I look so stupid. I look so unbelievably stupid. I don't know what part of Dublin I'm in because it doesn't look the best, does it? Looks quite average. Like I said, when I was on the tram, because I had to get a bus then a tram, so there was another hour of traveling once I got off the ferry. It's been a long day. I'm ready to watch some football. and try an Irish Guinness. Guinness. An Irish Guinness. That was terrible. Never do that again. What are you doing? Alright, so I've grabbed my meal and it seems that the menu's the same as just the English one. Seems it's the same, so I grabbed my meal here. But the difference is you couldn't actually buy a meal, you had to all buy them separately. Unless I couldn't figure it out, you had to buy them all separately, which I think is a bit of a rip-off. That's bullshit, right? Anyway. Alright, I destroyed that Macca's in what has to be world record time. It was so fast, I probably have it on my face. Now, just for a bit of context, I've been feeling today and yesterday, I've been feeling quite homesick, to be honest. I know, oh, poor me, my life's so hard sort of thing, but no, it's the truth. I have been feeling quite homesick. You know, I miss my pet, I miss my family, I miss my friends, I miss my dog. But something that, the weirdest thing that just gave me a bit of like, helped that homesickness was something here in Dublin, and that's their crossings. Do you hear that? Do you hear that sound? That's the exact same sound that they make in Adelaide. The exact same crossing sound that they make in Adelaide. And I don't think that's such a weird thing, but that's made me unbelievably happy just hearing that. I feel at home. I'm gonna walk around to all of them and start pressing them. Hear that? Yeah. Oh, I love it, I love it. Hear it? And then you... Oh my God, I love it. Fun fact, if you know Bobby Eyelash or Billie Eilish, in her song Bad Guy, massive song, right? She sampled the crossing, the Adelaide, or the Australian, not just Adelaide, I think it's all Australia, the Australian crossing sound, that exact one there. I had no idea they had them there. I thought it was only Australia. So hearing that, oh, it's made me too happy. It's made me more happy than it should have, if I'm completely honest. But yeah, that's cured me of my homesickness a little bit. I'm gonna go back to the hostel and watch the football. All right, I've made it into the establishment. People are watching the game. It's just gone off. Spain have scored 2 goals in the span of 5 minutes since I've been here. Lamine Yamal became the youngest Euro goal scorer ever. So that's amazing. I'm actually happy for him. 16 years old, it's crazy. Anyway, so we've got our Guinness here, right? Proper Irish Guinness. It was €8. Is that normal? Someone tell me. I feel like that sounds crazy. Also, I've got a confession to make. Don't laugh at me. It's a confession, but I've never had a Guinness before in my life. Never back home. So my first Guinness is going to be in Ireland. So let's try it. I'm pretty sure I meant to split the G or something. I don't know if that's really trying to taste it, but that's just trying to get it down. But should we try split the G? This is probably going to be the worst thing you've ever seen, because I've never had a Guinness before. Anyway, let's try it. Oh my God, that's embarrassing. That's actually embarrassing. Not even close. That's so embarrassing. I didn't really taste it though. Let me actually have a taste. All right. I think I need to warm up to it. I can see how that would be good, but right now it tastes a bit odd to me. If that makes sense, you probably know what I mean. First Guinness, I'm sure not everyone's liked it on their first time, but it's all right. I can see why people would like it. I reckon by the end of this, I'll probably enjoy it. That's got to be the worst splitting a G attempt I've ever seen. That's terrible. For €8 as well. Anyway, I'm gonna watch the game. Go away. All right, it's half time, so I've just come outside for a second. Every sip I took of that Guinness tasted better. I think I just needed to adjust to it, as literally that was my first ever Guinness. I know you're probably thinking how. My main beers, Carlton Dries and Asahi's, to be honest, back home. So I'd never even gone for a Guinness, really. But I'm glad that I got to have my first one here, because I feel like if you're gonna have one, have it here. Yeah, I'm gonna go sit back in there, watch the game. I think this might be the last you see of me today, as I don't really plan to do anything. So unless something miraculous happens, then yeah, I think that's about it. Also, I don't know if you can see. Let me walk over here quickly, just to give you a bit of a chuckle. to end your day with or to start your day. If you've got work today, good luck. You can do this. Get through it. You're a soldier. If you've just been at work, enjoy it. Well done. You've earned it. I'll leave you with one last chuckle before I head off. That place is called Nut Butter. Oh, is that funny or is that not? No, that might be really childish, not funny, but it's just something being called starting their name with nut butt. It's childish. That's super childish. Sorry. I'm sorry. Super childish. Anyway, well, I'm gonna love you and I'm gonna leave you. Good night. Thanks for joining me today. I'll see you tomorrow. This again? We're not doing this again. Stop following me. Nah. Stop doing it. Alright, goodbye.